Do we just get tossed into space? Okay, back to the ship. This is a back to the ship moment. What's up, everybody? I am Toortillas, and today we're going to be playing more Outer Wilds. This is my blind playthrough. I don't know anything about the game, except for the fact that it takes place in space. And one clip of somebody I saw landing on a space station on the sun, which maybe we'll try at some point. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright. I have no idea. I was trying to fly straight forward, and I just keep getting further and further away by the looks. But is it going to put me back in the museum? What the fuck? Okay. And that, whatever was orbiting that planet just looked like it broke apart. Okay. Okay, we're back here. Yeah, sure. So, what happened? I explored a little bit, went to the zero-G cave, and I had the same problem there trying to find controls and fly around the place. I was finding it quite difficult, but whatever. Got the launch codes. I think I flew to the moon. Addle Rock was the first place that I went. And then I found some ruins, which was like a locator thing that the Nomai civilization had built. And then I found out that there's another one on another planet, and one of our homies went over there to check it out. And so I was like, cool, I'll go there to check it out as well. And then that's when I flew out of the solar system and died, I imagine. I think that's what happened. Yeah. I already got them. Hold on. Okay, so I have my understanding. Okay, there's some weird time stuff going on, because when I was in the museum, the statue thing looked at me, and then I started seeing my exact playthrough. It was like rewinding, and then I was like, okay, that's weird. And so, I think that me drifting off into space thing was my fault, but then I imagined that the game killed me. Because I probably went out of bounds, and so it's like, it's killing you mechanic is kind of rewinding time. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's cool. It's a weird concept. But yeah, weird time stuff is kind of spooky. I'll try that again, and this time, maybe I should go to the little model rocket that's around this and just try piss around with that a bit more, but let's try it again. We wanted to go to Brittle Hollow, which is actually quite close now, so we'll lock on. It's right there this time. I think it's Brittle Hollow we wanted to go to. Okay. Oh god. Bit too hot. Okay. Slow it down. Yeah, I'm trying to take my time with everything. At least we landed, okay. Because I feel like there's a lot of detail around the place, a lot of lore, which is quite nice. This is absolutely not any kind of speed run. I'm just trying to have a good time and take it all in. And I love it so far. It's quite a nice... Okay. Explosions around the place. We'll try and be careful of them. Is it from all this crap coming out of there? Okay. We are suited up. All those are fuel. Yeah. Let's bring out the ship log. I'll go... I imagine, I'm not sure when it decides with the grayed out or whatever. Maybe it's after we've explored it, but if you want to look at rumor mode, this is what it looks like currently. So we found the eye signal locator on the moon. Found a recording, said, I guess it's Rybeck, or Rebeck, has taken it to this planet that we're on now. And then there's this Brittle Hollow South Pole. There's another one there, which is where I'm going to check that out. And then Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. Zero G Cave. Iska's Camp. I said g'day on the moon. They're doing alright. There's some harmonica sounds coming from, what is it, Timber's Hearth or something? Which is a bit funny because that's from Old Bro who got lost in space. So, yeah, harmonica signal, that's what it is. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. I'm still learning everybody's names and everything, so apologies if I get that wrong, but that's where we're at. So, now, goal is to get to the South Pole and hopefully not encounter anything along the way. There was a massive explosion a second ago, so I do want to be careful. So here's the map. We want to go this way. We're actually, I think, are we nearly on the South Pole? I'm going to try not to spoil anything. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This is completely blind. I know nothing about this game. Jesus. I do not like being out here. Okay, well this is probably Rebar's ship. Rybar. Can I go in? No. Ryback, sorry. Another one. I'm here, I did it. I put the ship down safely. Ryback. Yeah. I'm just gonna say Ryback. It'll be different every time. A few minor repairs like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. Bad news. I found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken. No, I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. There are paths below the surface. I am going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try find them. Okay, so homie left because they couldn't get in here. I don't think I can either, so I have a quick little look around and then I guess we'll go to the the equator. So this must be the locator, I guess. It will be in here. Wait. Fucking hell. Okay. I don't know if those can hit me or if they're just to scare me, but either way. The thing, yeah. Alright, every single time it gets... Alright, well let's go for a walk, okay? We do want to be a bit careful of oxygen. I just need to get into a habit of checking it every now and again, I think. We're at a... Maybe it wouldn't hurt to quickly stop off at the ship and just top up a little bit. Okay, so gravity here is relatively similar to home, 0.8. Okay, so I see, that's like a little soft landing kind of thing we can do. So that's Homie's ship. Homie is not there. Ryback. Okay, let me quickly fill up. Alright, and off we go. So we checked out the south. Didn't give me that time. Nothing there. I'm wondering if this is like a faster way of... Okay, so they said that there were ruins on the equator, I believe. So we're nearly at the equator, and I reckon we just go around. That's interesting. Some trees. Okay, I'm a little scared. Well, at least that means we can get some oxygen, right? Trees detected, fuck yeah. Okay, well this looks like ruins on the equator. I'm gonna have a little look around. Okay, so apparently, what is this? Oh, that's a little gravity rock thing, I think. And just go. That one fell close. A no-buy skeleton. No-my. Okay, this must be Thingy's camp. Here from the South Pole has been harrowing because of all the meteors. Okay, they are meteors. At least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Me too. This is sort of no-my path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with the trees growing out of it. Anything horrible to stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. Follow the path and see where it leads. Oh, I don't like that. But, okay, well, there's this building, because there's the trees growing out of it, I suppose, so... I guess this is where they went. Fucking hell. Can we... There's gotta be a better way in. Is it... We gotta get in from above, probably? I can't jump that high. Alright. This looks like... Ghost... Yeah, I was gonna say. Ghost matter. Shit we don't touch. It's... But why? Jesus. I wonder if they can hit us. Okay. So we need to get into that building. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I think we need to... Look around a little more. Well, this actually... Can we get up here? Okay, I'm not very good at parkour, but that's all good. Wait. There we go. Okay. Not that that mattered. That looked like a start. A good point to jump from, maybe. Okay, this is a little embarrassing. I'm just trying to get up here. Eh. Ship hull breach detected. Oh god. Okay, so our ship just got hit by a meteor. I'll sort that out in a sec. There we go, back on here. Now we want to try to get to the top of this. Nope. Can we make it up there? The thrusters. I feel like I'm using them, but... Oh, there we go. Alright, we got there. Yeah, no, I was using them. I was just doing it horribly. Okay, here's the little gravity rock thing. So this is where... Okay. Stick close to these. I imagine if we walk too far away, it'll switch off and we'll plummet to our deaths. Jesus, are we inside the planet? This is crazy. And I hear a banjo. Look at that though. That's insane. Fucking hell. So loud. That was deeply unpleasant. Name of the planet I think is Brittle Hollow. I made it this far though. Guess that's the part to focus on and not how I eventually have to get back up that path. Well, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here. And east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. So do I. Oxygen somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming during the trip down from the surface. That makes sense. Brittle and hollow. You're totally right. Okay, and it is all falling apart, so I gotta be careful. I think these are the other planets, isn't it? What is that? I'm trying to figure out where this is coming from, because I can hear it like it's right next to me. Signaloscope. I'm not sure what oh yeah, what a jam. Doesn't seem like there's... Okay. Directly below. Thanks, Chris Chill. Whoa. What the fuck is that? It's like a black hole or some shit? Okay. That was wild. Let's try and get down there, right? This way? I want to be very careful walking along this. Okay, let's just... That's insane. It do look like a black hole. But you never know. You never know. It just seems strange that there'd be a... Actually, to be fair, that's probably why the planet's hollow, isn't it? Here's another one of these little... Ah, okay. So this must be the gravity cannon, and it looks like we can change the direction of it? I assume. So that comes towards us. What's this way? That's just off. Alright. We'll come back to that in a sec. Well, I imagine we're going to need to have it go this way. Let's just have a look at what's around. This music really does... Hey, hang on. Hell yeah. What's up, Rebek? Out here, wow. This is Brittle Hollow. You probably knew that. A lot of history here. Here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. Alien race lived in the solar system. I guess it's the Nobai. Nomai, sorry. Long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Me too, buddy. More surprised than anybody. Do you know how long I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere. That must be the one that we found earlier, I guess. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've engaged in the stability of the ground around me using my little scout. This seems to be the place for the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. Absolutely fair enough. I learned something. Never mind. Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Definitely don't. I kind of want to jump into the black hole, but I'm not going to do that. It doesn't seem smart. It seems fun, and we will do it at some point if the story requires us to. But that's just to the north. So, where is north from here? That's something to think about. I'll get there. Big dome on the South Pole called the Southern... Okay, well, I tried to go there. You can't get inside from the surface. Of course, but if we're on this side of the planet, we can hopefully go through. If you feel like doing something, just do it. I think you're right. Can't get inside from the surface. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it if it's not too much trouble. Archaeologist. The archaeologist. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow, Nomai, I'm your Harthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean. So maybe I can help. Okay. Thank you, Rebek. Please continue playing. Obligatory marshmallow. And let's just... We'll burn that. We're still going to eat it. Okay. Thank you. Jesus, that was loud. Okay, so I guess the only logical thing is to jump into the little gravity cannon thing that we set up, which is, I guess, I'm assuming this is a gravity cannon. That's what it is. Or is that just going to send us out into the middle of space? Shit. I just knocked this over. That doesn't look like it. What about this one? What is this? Okay, now this is going straight from the black hole. Can we Can we reverse this one by any chance? What if we do this? No, that's the same. Alright. Well, the South Pole is... I guess... That is crazy though, no? Looks awesome. Alright, well Nomai was telling us to try and enter the thing from this side of the planet, so I'm going to try to do that. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is how I got in here, wasn't it? I gotta be missing something. Let me go back down. Should be something to do with this, I think. Okay, that reset itself. That was weird. There's writing on it. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. West. Right, so this is now... okay. West 190 meters. Let's just... oh no. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I knocked it over again. That's all good. Can we... put that back? That's cool. Right, so these are all little waypoint things. There were more up there. I should scan those, but I'll quickly just make sure. We fuel up before we leave. Alright, feeling better. You're right, it is still there, isn't it? Okay, is it hopefully gone now? Yeah, nice. Appreciate that. Sensled, how you doing? Welcome. First time ever playing this game. So far I'm enjoying it. I don't know. Okay, we're going in. I did say I wanted to jump into a black hole, and here we are, so. Can I get out? Okay, that was crazy. Anything different? I'm doing it again. I feel like I'm... Alright. Second time. What the fuck? Roll. L1 and... what is this? What is going on? Did we just... I'll try to get back there if I can. What the fuck is going on? What is this? Holy shit, okay. I feel like this is almost a, just sit back and let it unfold situation. I don't feel like I can... Alright, RIP. Back we go. Supernova. Looks like a supernova. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm imagining we just got thrown to the end of the solar system. Time-wise, we got thrown to the end of the solar system. So that's our star exploding is what I imagine. Weird. So what happened? I thought this is going to be quite a cool game to slowly learn more and more over time of what the fuck is going on. But it seems like we jumped into a black hole and we got thrown to the end of time, or at least for the solar system. I don't know physically where we were, but I think I saw that weird little white thing. It was just at the very edge of the solar system. I did see it there, and we suddenly appeared there. Okay, so what are we doing now? Are we going back? I don't want to go back there yet. Let's go somewhere else. White ball. What do I think the white ball was? I mean, I think it's a white dwarf, but I don't know if I just missed something. It's just like an hour of playing. I would say so. Like, we're probably what? However long the stream has gone for is how long I've played this game for total. So I guess so, yeah. Second hour of playing ever. And I haven't seen anything on the game. The only thing I've seen is somebody who, like, managed to land, like, on the, whatever, like, space station is orbiting the sun, which looked impressive. And it was like an interstellar edit. Anyway. Oh, let's look at a map first. So this is where I think we were. But I don't know. I remember looking at this before. A very cool game. Yeah, pretty much everybody that I've talked to about it has said that it's awesome, and there's a lot going on. I still have no idea what's happening. I'm still just trying to kind of, learn a little bit at a time. It's spooky. In a kind of good way, good spooky. But yeah, no, so far having a good time. So now, do we want to go back to Brittle Hollow? I feel like there's got to be a lot that we missed there. Let's just go to the log really quickly, actually. See if there's anything. The Hanging City. Why is this all the way out here? Reaper's campsite. Okay, so we haven't found the Hanging City yet, so we could go back and try and find that. Okay, we still can try and enter that from inside the planet, potentially. I think I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to Brittle Hollow. I feel like I missed a fair bit. And we'll see if we can't try and find the Hanging City or get to the... I don't know. Let's just try and not die this time. Interesting. We didn't really explore a lot of the surface either, so be keen to check some of that out. Okay, another happy landing. I'm not sure what we do if we get hit by another meteor, but we'll just bank on that not happening. All right, so we want to get to those ruins, which were along the surface, along the equator. So let's just follow the equator, and we should find it relatively quickly, I think. Whoops. Okay. Okay, still. I feel like the thrusters aren't doing a hell of a lot for me yet. I'm just gonna go around this. There's that tree. Okay, so just one tree. There's another little one over there. Whoa. Unidentified signal nearby. Alright, so. Up on that. What is this? I kind of want to go down first. Hold X when you fly up. Oh, shit! Okay. Ah, that's what you meant to do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. That must have been extremely frustrating to watch. What a legend. The trees are moving. Sorry, the trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. It's not normal, even for this alien planet. Okay, that's kind of scary. This is disturbing behavior. I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice till I read his notes. I mean, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same airy way. The rock is unusual for another reason too. Possesses a color and texture I've never seen. It reminds me of that weird little quantum rock thing at the museum back at home. This rock shard presence is significant. We should study it. Okay. So, weird rock thing. You gonna move? Yeah, I thought so. It's gonna continue moving whenever we look away. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. So, don't let this out of my sight, essentially. Can we... There we go. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this behavior is the Wandering Moon. The Wandering Moon? So there's a moon that does this. Not familiar. Felix mentions the strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the Wandering Moon. Perhaps it even is a small piece of the moon itself. Surely. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. One more. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. There are other shards like this one. Okay. So. Frequency discovered. Quantum fluctuations. Will this move where I am? No. Alright. So now, let me just check I didn't miss anything up here. That quantum shit is so cool. It's very Weeping Angels-esque. Let's head down. And I'm hoping I can refuel at some point, but... Okay, this is just down into the planet. Which is nice. We wanted to find the Hanging City, which was at the north, I believe. Here are little waypoint things, right? Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I do want to check that out. In the Southern Observatory. Alright, well let's... Yeah, let's go down this way. But not into the black hole this time, right? Wait. Okay, now I got a little scared for a second, but we're good. Okay, this looks quantum-y. Alright, let me see if I can read something. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Gotcha. Okay. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Is that it? Okay. Ascend these stairs. I shall try. Okay, alright, I guess we can. Can we... No, we have to... Ow. Oh, well, it seems like we might have to fix it first. Or wait for it to be fixed at some point. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, as soon as we jump off it. Ow. Gravity is back to normal. Okay. FYI, I will miss a lot, I think, especially because it's the first playthrough. There's going to be a lot that I'm kind of, you know, not quite grasping, so apologies in advance for that. What? Okay. At all. You can get around like this. Do I need to switch it? There we go. Alright, what's this way? The crossroads. Sure. Let's go this way. Wow, look at that. That looks insane. I definitely want to go to that. Is that where we just came from? Is that just a different... Okay. That must have been how that got destroyed. I hear banjo playing, so this must be where Rebec's camp is. Yeah, nice. We got some more fuel. We've already chatted. Yeah, we've had this conversation. Not the black hole. Well, we've done that. Hanging City, that's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. You can kind of see it from here, apparently. Okay. See you later. I mean, that looks... does look like something. Okay, we're not jumping in there again, though. So just to the north. So this way. How do we go north? Let's switch this. Sorry, Rox, please fix yourself, and I will read you this time. Actually, no, we've already seen this. There's a crossroads. So this time we will go this way. Nope. It just takes us. Okay, we'll go back here then. Oh, okay, we're gonna be careful when I'm writing that. So that's how to get back up, at least, but... I'd like to try and find something. Like, can we just fly across to it? Pretty sure if we're just gonna get sucked back in if we do that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, good. Let's... Should we jump back in? Or should we try and make it... I just don't know how to get around is the problem, because... Alright, let's just jump in here. Okay. And... Ooh. I forget that I've always got the little scout thing with me. Can we... Whoa, okay. That was interesting. So as soon as he went through the black hole, we start seeing... Is he alright? Did he just orbit around it? Yeah, we start seeing the solar system. I don't know what that is. We're looking at the sun, but I guess that's where we came out of last time. Okay. Fuck. Things are blowing up. Oops. Want to be a bit careful going around this thing. Holy shit, that is part of the planet collapsing, potentially? We tried jumping in. I have, yeah. And then I got sent to the, I don't really know what happened. I'm gonna do it again. But, essentially, I think I arrived at the, like, when the sun was blowing up, turning into a supernova. Which was pretty cool. I want to try, can I get to this? That's the question. We got enough fuel. Okay, nope. We're going in again. Jesus, so there's this weird white thing. Maybe that's the quantum moon? Not sure. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if we... Last time I was here, after jumping into the black hole, the sun exploded. It's still there when I look at it. Okay, is it gonna explode this time? I'm a little scared because we're just flying through space solo without a ship. 3 minutes oxygen remaining, yeah. 50% fuel. Come on. Come on, TARS. We can do it. Oh, this is so disorienting. I'm chasing a planet. I just can't quite. Can't lock on. Come on. Come back. Alright. Screw it. Can we fly into the sun, or are we just going to float away again? Yeah. So if I just do nothing, for some reason I am just flying out. And if I try to go towards even... I don't know, I am. Using oxygen as propellant. Alright, let's die, see what happens. Okay, well the sun didn't blow up that time. But then I just couldn't get back to the planet. Whether that's because I can't figure out the controls when I'm flying around in space or... Yeah. See, when you lock onto a planet, it shows the speed relative to it. Yeah. I was trying to see if that was, like, because for the... Jesus. Yeah, that... Whatever that is, breaks every single time I wake up as well. So I'd like to check that out at some point. Okay, homie, how you doing? Death trap, really powerful. We're starting to care about safety. Okay, let's just go. Let's go somewhere else. Because I couldn't figure out Brittle Hollow yet. Is anything new in here? Quantum Shard. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Quantum Signal. Hourglass Twins. Okay, so there's all these quantum signals coming from different places. Okay. let's go find our homie on... He was on Giant's Deep, yes? Let's go there. Right, so that bottom number you're saying is your speed, your relative speed to that planet. So if it's negative, it's going away from you. Positive, you're going towards it. That makes sense. Now, I'm not going to lie, this do kind of look like a gas giant. So I'm not too sure. Okay, matching velocity. Trying to. True. Let's do that. Okay. What is... I think I'm just always going to use autopilot from now on to get places. Landing mode. Oh, this is nice. Okay, we need a, oh god. Holy, whoa, what is going on there? Okay, back to cockpit. Holy shit, okay, that's why we couldn't see anything. Scary twisters everywhere. Big one. Not going towards that. Okay, where are we going? Could that be a campfire? Alright. This is where we're stopping. Yeah, suit up. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack burst can be triggered with a separate button anytime upward thrust is used. Freezes time while talking to others. Sure. Okay. We're full. We're good. I think our guy has got to be on this little island, right? Or at least there's somebody here. And what is happening? What? Is this like moving around? Okay. Oh. Can't go through there. Ah, literally right here. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? Have you died lately? Time has been behaving. We're in a time loop. Okay. Don't think I've been in a time loop. Stone image I found on one of the islands. Have me with the statue at the museum. 2. Okay. Okay, so bro's just chilling. Doesn't give a fuck. What are you doing here? You're exploring our solar system. Is this really quiet and peaceful? Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise, clean out the water, then less peaceful. That's okay, so that can happen. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. That's what I was saying. As soon as we wake up, the weird station or whatever it is just blows apart. Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. So 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. Okay. Checking out Statue Island. It's the one with the 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Mostly connected. You'll see. Okay, we'll go in there. Giant Steep is massive, mostly water. Strong current and waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. To get past that current, neither idea worked. Land masses, there's 4 islands including this. And there's the one with that No My statue. Islands included. If you get picked up, try and land in the water. Less likely to kill you. Okay, good to know. Your ship is somewhere on the planet. Okay, ship is almost definitely picked up and thrown out into space. Okay, well at least we found bro. Let's go up here. This is the most peaceful planet I've ever been on. Just look. I mean, you know, it's not for everybody. Obligatory marshmallow? Fuck. Every time. One more. Yummy. Alright. Okay, are we about to get yoinked? I think we are. Do we just get tossed into space? Okay, back to the ship. This is a back to the ship moment. Fuck. Get in. Okay, this is a bit scary. Oh, that was fine. Okay. We just got yoinked into space. Okay, do we try go to one of the other islands? How dangerous is that? Let's just do it. You know. No time like the present. Early bird catches the worm and all. Okay, here's one. It's not the island we were looking for, but... There's a weird... Okay, I want to find the one with the arches if I can, actually, because... There you go. There it is. Nice little spot to land as well. Eh. We're nailing it, don't worry. Okay, perfect. Nice and peaceful. Refuel everything. And... down we go. Okay, another one of those big gravity things. What is going on there? Okay, 2 times gravity on this. It's probably because we're standing in the well. I can't remember why he said to check this out, but let's just take our time. Try not to get thrown into space. Okay. What the... Please? I am trying to use it. I'm using X. I promise I'm using X. Okay, hold on. Back to the... Is it because of the 2 times gravity, maybe? That I'm struggling? Here it's fine. Okay, we'll try that again. Or do we wait just to see what happens here? Okay. Do I get back to the ship? Or do I just wait it out? Fuck it. Aim for the water. That's what he said. Okay. That doesn't seem good. I'm gonna try... Oh my god, this is a... How How the hell does he find this peaceful? Okay. Is there a better place to land? I'm trying to... Let's just see if we can. Eh! Oh my god, I can't do anything. Landing gear damaged. Alright, that's fine. That's all good. We'll just go patch it up, right? Is that the only damage? Okay. Surely it's fine. Can I get around this? Yes. It's funny, the gravity isn't... I don't think it's very consistent, is it? Okay. First of all... Not sure what that is, but it had a little picture of a tornado on it. I'm gonna test the memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. Memory statues. Must be what I found in the museum. What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux will let us see a later test. Bunch of crap down there. There's another one of the statues. Okay, can we get down there is the question. Would like to. Kind of hard to walk around in this. There's another one. There's a lot of those little marks in there. Fuck. Come on. That's the thing about a planet with 2 times the gravity is can be a little challenging to get around. Okay. Just... There we go. Pro gaming. Oh god damn it. It's gonna happen again. Grunt harder. Let's give that a go. Actually, felt better. So, I'm wanting to know... No, it actually did work. It did work. I need to be a bit more chill with fuel, though. I'm kind of using it without being careful. Okay, well, I feel like we're about to get yoinked again. So I'm just gonna try and go towards the... That is something happening over there. Okay. This is a... I do not like this planet. Let's go to that one that was, Okay. This way. This looks interesting. Is this like a... This is a landing spot? Can we land on this? Ugh. Sure. Why not? Ah, some trees. I hear those weird little... I mean, they look like those little quantum steps. We need to find a scroll around here somewhere. Here it is. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. That must be what we see blow up. To my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I'd given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. If I know my brother Evans and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Evans and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum power possible to create room for their enthusiasm. I need to make sure to read the side ones as they come up. But if half as gooey as Mallow and Evans behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. I don't know if that went too well. Yeah, that's it. This is exactly... It's this. This is, I imagine, the orbital probe cannon. And it gets destroyed every single time we wake up. So... keep that in mind, I guess, for now. Well, I know I can walk on this, right? Yeah. I'm just really hoping I don't get hit by a tornado while I'm on my way over to, I presume, that platform there. Nice. Hmm. 13 minutes, 34 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched. Okay. There it is again. So this is all about... So what happened? Control module projection stone, okay. I've bad news, Evans. Yara says there was a problem with the proposed power source. So the probe cannon won't be asked to fire. That writing is orange. Is it just because I'm looking at it? Hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Can this go anywhere else? It can. Whoa. What was that? I'll do it again. What the fuck is this? Are we on the cannon? Looks like it. Oh, no, put me back, put me back. Whoa. Did we get tossed? Is that what happened? I'm gonna die. Is that what these things are for? Do they keep you safe, or did I just get lucky? Hold on. What does Whatstone say? This one? Whoops. I'm just pushing buttons now. Hold on. Let's get this back. Projection stone for a reason. Well, no, when I put it somewhere else, it did project, and I read the text from it. But then when I put it here, it transports me to the cannon, I presume. I mean, I've done this. I see. So if I move... I get what you're saying. So you're saying this is just a projection. That text is just information. Yeah, I know. I'm guessing before why we could fly around and everything is because we were getting launched to space. Okay. I'm gonna go to that side now. If I can. How do I get back onto these? Just like that. And please don't launch me into space while I'm crossing this. We've already, that's where we came from, yeah, so. 3 oxygen, oh shit, okay, let's go back in there really quickly. Grab some more. Can I fly across here? Ah, come on. Okay. Well, we're close enough for oxygen at least, so. That's good. I'm just gonna go back to this now. Nicely done. Pick up brittle hollow projection stone. Okay. Is there anywhere we can put this? Or do we... I imagine we take it around the other side now? Is it easy to do this? Hey, we got oxygen. Now at least. Okay. Conroy, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the current. You should have seen it. Well, it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. Ah, okay. That's what we were trying to get to before. And it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Konoe, I'm unable to grasp the answer by simply looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? Right, so these different colors must be different people talking. If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at the Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay, but we couldn't get there because the staircase was broken, right? Interesting. Alright. Well, what happens if we put it in this? So that's control module. This is Brittle Hollow. Whoa. What do I think this is? I have no idea. I mean, I know we're getting a glimpse into something. Potentially what something used to look like. The reason I think that is because the control room one is like the control room is intact, and we always see it blow up. So, we are getting yoinked, I think. Yep, shit. I need to. Is this safety? Do I just stand in this? I think I'll be safe if I stand in this. Okay. That actually worked. That's good. So these are little safety tubes. What are the structures on Brittle Hollow? I can't remember. Sorry, Christiel. There's so much for me to take in already. There's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And there was the Southern Observatory. Ah, maybe that's what we're looking at. Is the observatory. Tell you what though, they did say that the Southern Observatory would show you how things can get sucked under the current, right? And then we've got little models of these tornadoes under here, so that must be what those are doing. Interesting. So maybe the way to get... I imagine at some point we're going to have to go to the core of this planet. We're probably going to have to jump into one of these big tornadoes and get sucked under, I reckon. That's my theory. And we might as well just do it, right? Because dying in this game seems to be part of the game. Okay. I'm satisfied with the knowledge I've gained from this area. Just make sure we're not getting... Yeah, I think we're okay. Jesus, that was a... Are we good? What is going on? Where are we? Are we in space? What happened? I imagine we died. I have no idea what just happened. I just got into the ship and then we exploded. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, well. Let's see what happens. There it goes. It's blowing up. And something's leaving. Off it goes. Where's it going? You see that? This exploded and then something shot off this way. I want to follow it. Okay. I was about to clock off for the night, but I really quickly want to go see that, whatever that thing was. Shit, what way did it go? It went this way, right? So a little, I'm guessing that's like a little escape pod or something. Oh god, I've lost my, okay. Can we see it on here? If we can't see it on here, there's not really going to be much. Okay. No, I think I lost it. Alright, well, I'll keep an eye on that next time. Because, yeah, this thing exploded. Little escape. I don't remember seeing that last time. I thought I just saw it explode, and then that was it. Which is interesting. Thank you specifically, for tuning into this video. If you'd like to see more content, please feel free to subscribe. But I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time.